Hello guys, first time using a script. Anyways, enjoy. Now there is this game that recently came out called Toon Universe. I've seen barely any tutorials though, but it's a really fun game. Yes, if you have played it, you will know it's way harder than Dandy's World. And it's a little confusing. So, I've made this tutorial if you're just starting out. This will be sectioned into 3 parts. Gameplay. Agents and infecteds. And tips. This game is similar to Dandy's World, but there are some key differences. BTW, I'm gonna keep comparing Toons Universe to Dandy's World because this is a tutorial, mainly for people who are familiar with Dandy's World, if that makes sense. Let's talk about stats. Stealth. Well, there is no stealth stat actually. Everyone is the same stealth. There is this thing called sanity that affects your stealth, but I don't really know how it works. Sanity is this little purple bar at the side of your screen. It goes down when an infected is chasing you. If the bar completely goes down, your stamina will go to 0. This leads us to the next thing. Stamina. Stamina is very important in this game, unlike Dandy's World. Stamina depletes way faster and you're not going to have a distractor taking all the twisteds away all the time because distracting isn't possible, really hard for some infecteds. So you need to make sure you're managing your stamina. Speed. Self-explanatory TBH. Next, extracting and hacking. These are your objectives. Extracting is just like Dandy's World. You walk up to a machine and your extracting stats affect how fast you, well, extract. However, there isn't any skill check stats. Because all skill checks are the same. They vary from big to small. Instead, there is another type of extracting stat called hacking. Now, hacking is pretty much the same, but you're hacking a computer and it's a different type of skill check. Important. There are different items for machines and computers. Don't mix them up, or you're just wasting an item. Remember to check what an item does before using it. This applies to stats as well. If you have, let's say, 2 hacking but 4 extracting, prioritize machines and avoid doing computers. Letting agents who specialize in hacking do computers, making the floor's ways faster. Floor events. Currently, there is only 3 floor events in the game. Blackout, gas leak, and fuse thingy, IDK. Anyways, blackouts, power outages are like Dandy's World. The floor gets dark, but you get a flashlight, not just a light source around you. However, you need to fix the blackout by finding the switch box and doing an Among Us type of thing. Blackouts happen at random and will not go away until someone fixes the switch box. Gas leaks happen before the floor starts. You get the effect tired? It's just spring fever without the speed to sum it up. Now time for the fuse thingy. IDK the name and the Toon Universe wiki is out of date or SMTH. I can barely get any information from it. Anyways, after completing the big machine in the middle, this event can trigger and you have to pick up fuses scattered around the map, then go to the fuse box at the right elevator and just activate it. Pretty simple. Cards in Chekhov's shop. The same as Dandy's World, but a quick tip for cards. Make sure to be picking cards that increase Malachor gain. It's very useful early game, agents and infecteds. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about every agent or this video will be 10 hours long. I'm just going to say there are machine people, computer people, machine and computer people, survivalists, but also distractors, supports, normal survivalists, and healers. Now, all infecteds have different gimmicks. Some are easier to deal with. Some are very annoying, but I will only talk about 2 infecteds because, again, I'm not trying to be here all day. I'm gonna talk about infected GNR and Weffel. GNR is the one most people struggle with. Look up at the ceiling every floor if you see holes in the roof. That's GNR. Don't walk underneath, especially when there are glowing eyes. If they're on the floor, always look up and you'll be fine. Weffel, on the other hand, is a little demon. She's like Twisted Pebble, but on steroids. She is fast. Like really fast. You're most likely gonna get hit if she sees you, so just avoid her at all cost. Tips. To be fair, I think this is the most important part of the video. I'm just gonna be saying random tips. The elevator you don't come out of at the start is the elevator you leave in. I wish Dandy's World was like this, TBH. Read abilities and stats. Please, before buying anything, make sure you understand their playstyle. Soloing. If you want Malachor, solo. If you want XP, solo. If don't want people accidentally grieving you 24/7, solo. Speaking about XP, here's some tips to get XP. Spam your ability every floor, maximum of 3 times. Let an infected chase you for 15 seconds. You can do it for longer, but if you're not a fast agent, it's dangerous. Prioritize doing the main middle machine. It gives you double XP. Distracting is possible, but fast infecteds are harder to distract, especially without Frizzle's emblem. Infected Copper and Tapo. I think Weffel is impossible to distract, but I don't know. How to distract? Gathers Twisteds and just walk in circles. Agents with 5 speed can outwalk most infecteds, so sanity doesn't matter. Try to lead it away since you outrun like 80% of infecteds. Don't try to lose it around other people. I see this way too much, bro. If you're low, just take a heal on the floor. Unlike Dandy's World, heals are very common TBH, and even with no distractor, you won't get hit often if you manage your stam. Memorize location of objectives. Switch boxes, machines, computers, or even item spawns. This will help with soloing so much more because when starting, the maps can feel like a maze. If I left out any important information, please feel invited to comment it down. Also, if I get anything wrong, comment it as well. I'll take any criticism, so I get better at these type of videos, and feel free to ask any questions. Goodbye.